the worm itself. You see there the head is just popping up, and that's a magnified image of it. There's a little bit more of it. They're about 3 to 4 centimeters. That's about as big as they get, as big as you'd see them, you know. And over in France, like they reckon that's where the biggest reef is supposed to be, and they reckon there could be 30,000 worms per square meter. It uses mostly tiny shells and coarse sand, and that's a York coin there, as you see on the screen, and they're the little minute shells that have used organic glue to cement them together around layers. That's new reef laid down. It can be laid down pretty quickly, and so you know it's the minute it's laid down, you seem to have green algae growing on it very quickly. It forms tubes, and that comes together to form a big hummock. That's what it's called. There's the hummock there. I see the green algae on that. It's a healthy reef, but there's green algae well stuck into it, you know. That's a reef that the worm has left, and it's just erosion. So there's no repair done to that reef because the worm is gone. So you'll have a grey, rather than a rich golden brown colour, you'll have grey sort of sand, and that's, if you're on the shore, you'll notice that, you know. Now, it supports a heap of stuff. On the natural thing of the reef is it breaks down naturally, forms little crevices, and so I think every crab that's possible lives in that reef, you know, when it starts to break down. So you'll have all sorts of different things, like that's a strawberry anemone in that one. I don't know what that little crab is. It's just, but you know, and you have bigger crabs. So once you have the breakdown of it, I think the whole biodiversity thing increases, you know. There's very little known about this really in Ireland, you know. Like the biology and all is there, but the distribution, I couldn't find much about it, you know. It's very hit and miss, and relying on sort of historical stuff, historical records as well. There you see in those slides there now, I noticed one thing is that when the green algae comes in, you have stuff like certain green leaf worms, and you know, there's stuff like limpets there that'll be there, and we don't know whether the reef surrounds the limpets and they can't move and they just die off, because you see the limpet scars there. So did they die because they can't get out to graze, or? But nobody seems to know really. Oh, all right. There is classed at the moment as data deficient. That means that it's hit and miss on the data. Pressures are green algae, of course, if you have sort of maybe agricultural runoff or something, but generally they're natural pressures. There's wave pressure because the worm is left, so there's no repair, so it forms a smooth ball, and that's just another pressure, natural pressure. That's a sand binder. That's been smothered with sand, that reef, and the sand binder moves in and covers it, so it can't survive. So during Christmas, after Karen says, like, yeah, don't worry about your Christmas, have your Christmas dinner, go out at low spring tides, they're at 26th, 25th, 26th, just after Christmas, up days after Christmas, and go down. The technique I do is you go down to the lower shore, right in your welly boots, face land, and you'll see the reef a lot more easier. You know, it hits you. Very hard to see the reef looking from with the land at your back. That's about the size of it, and we hope to have a follow-up on reporting this. So go out at Christmas, take note, if you know where there's reef, take note of it, and we'll be up.
Contact us, that we have one phone.
True, we're going to have a Zoom meeting before Christmas just to put everybody in. Great. That's great. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mick.